Hey, what's up, you guys? How y'all doing today? If your name is Verdict Watch, then baby, we need to set the record straight. Right now, a lot of people are saying the feds are folding, dropping charges, and scared of their own witnesses. And yeah, on the surface, it might look like a retreat. But hold on, because what if what happened today wasn't panic but precision? Let me be clear, a lot of these Diddy deniers have been in my comments saying, "Told you, statute of limitations," or "he's getting off." Imagine calling someone wicked for standing with the victims of SA and DV. Baby, I'll pray for you. God taught me to delight in everything he created, and if Diddy's downfall is one of those things, then so be it. Now, let's talk facts. The feds haven't backed off. They've tightened their grip. Yes, dropping the state-level predicate charges is a gamble. But it's a legal gamble the feds believe they can afford. And in this video, we're going to break down how and why they think they can still win. Diddy's defense team is furious because a lot of this material is still on the table and can't be removed, even if the charges were dropped. That's key. The strongest charges, the federal RICO charges, are still alive. The feds are not trying to win the headline war. They're trying to win in federal court, where emotion won't carry a bad case. What they've done is cut the fat. They dropped messy, complicated state charges and said, let's stick to what we can prove beyond a reasonable doubt. They don't want one confused juror throwing off the entire case. This wasn't a surrender, it was a scalpel. If they're right, that scalpel is aimed straight at Diddy. Still, I won't lie to y'all. This does feel like a loss. Even I was on Reddit thinking, wait a sec, is this a secret plea deal? Is Diddy buying his way out? But after talking to legal experts, it became clear. This move is like removing your armor so you can move faster. The feds want to go leaner, meaner, and harder at the core of this alleged criminal enterprise. RICO is still on the table. Federal SMEC's trafficking charges are still alive. Obstruction is still alive. And the firearms charge? That's a knockout punch if they land it. Again, this isn't folding, it's focus. But yes, it's a huge legal gamble.
Why?
Because by dropping state charges, the feds also removed some of the most emotional and detailed allegations, things tied directly to specific victims. That could signal they're not confident those acts or witnesses would hold up in court. Think about what was dropped: attempted arson, kidnapping, aiding and abetting trafficking under California and New York law. That's not nothing. Those charges had stories, rooms, buildings, threats. And when you take them off the table, you risk giving the jury reasonable doubt. Now, the jury might think, if he didn't do those things, is this really trafficking? And that's where defense attorneys shine, by planting doubt through omission. It's a dangerous messaging problem. The defense has already painted this as personal, not organized crime. That it might have been messy, but it wasn't RICO. And that line of thinking helped get Young Thug free. So why would the feds risk it? Because they're betting everything on the bigger story, that Diddy wasn't just involved, he was the boss. That this was a full-on enterprise. And to tell that story, they're stripping away the messiest charges and going for the cleanest, most convincing shot at a federal takedown. It's like the feds are saying, we don't trust a jury to handle all the noise, so we're giving them a clean, direct case. But here's the gamble. When you remove the loudest charges in the room, you better be damn sure the quiet ones still scream conviction. So, the question is, do you think the jury will buy this? Remember, the charges may be gone, but the testimony remains. And testimony matters. That's not going anywhere.